By the middle of the day on Sunday, I can hear enough ruckus in the hall outside to be sure that my neighbors have returned. I head out of my room. Luke and Logan are nearby. Logan is holding a stack of wide, colorful boxes. Full of stick bombs, I'm sure. Hey, what's that? Christmas presents. They're basically what I said. We arranged to bring some board games to school since video games would not be allowed. Okay, well, I've never heard a sentence that has faster put me off attending a video game place in my life. I wouldn't survive. Feel free to borrow one if you need some entertainment. Perhaps I should have proposed a board games club. You know, you probably should have, to be fair, although, like, then we would have needed to fork up for some board games, and again, we have no money. Also, he's got this great idea about making money. Not making money myself, but providing an opportunity for others if they're willing to risk a little. You mean gambling? More or less. Come on, let's go show Donald. That doesn't seem like you should be doing that, Logan. Maybe chill out of the cheeky gambling idea, because first, you know, you're all betting $1 to see who wins in Monopoly, and then suddenly someone has one of those green visor things, people around a poker table smoking cigars, like, you know, it's a slippery slope. I'm planning to hold a gathering on Wednesday if you're interested. Don't worry, I'll remind him. Well, they both seem to be in good spirits. Tomorrow morning, class schedules will resume as usual. That means, unless they've made special arrangements, all students should now be back on campus. Vacation has ended. That's cool. I mean, this game is about being in school, you know. Being on vacation is for lamos. I'm not sure why Minnie wants me to check on everyone, but if nothing else, it gives me a chance to remind them that I'm part of the student council. Oh, that's why it's the solemn music. It's because I've been left behind. How could this happen to me? I've made no mistakes. I'll just stop by every room, say hello, and wish them good luck on the start of their new semester. Also, like, surely you can figure out it's because of, like, the register to make sure that, like, no one's missing or dead. Everything goes smoothly in Wolf Hall. I already knew Luke and Donald were there, and Mikey and Jamal are happy to say hello. What? There are 4 people? Those must be, like, the people that we deemed worthy of mentioning, I guess. Everyone in Falcon Hall is accounted for, although Dave and Jeffrey... Excuse me? What do you... Huh? Alright, new game. This is Magical Diary Falcon Hall. We're in the middle of an argument about something. The problem lies in Toad Hall. Manuel and Tyrannus are in their room quietly ignoring each other, but when I knock on the next door, only Albert responses, and he points inside to a room that has been stripped half empty. All of Samuel's books, his posters of video game elves with swords and golden triangles, gone. Those are illegal! You're not allowed to have posters of video games? Who the hell do you think you are? He's not coming back. Oh. What? We're not gonna, like, wonder why? It's just... He's just gone? Okay. Let's assume he died. I get up early on Monday morning. I've already forgotten their name. That's to me how dead they are in my mind. I get up early on Monday morning. I need to get back into the rhythm of Iris Academy classes, but first I need to find Minnie. I'm sure she tracked me down eventually on her own, but I'm trying to be more active. Good job, Dave Lunason. She asked me to check on something for her, so the responsible thing to do is to get that information back to her. I head over to the butterfly and knock on the door. Hello? Oh, hi. It's me. She quickly closes the door behind her, although I can hear a faint groan of already from inside. Shut up. Pastel. There we go, I remembered her name eventually. Before she can ask me if I need any help, I make my report. I checked on the freshman boys, Samuel Davis and Toad Hall, and didn't come back from winter break. And all his things are gone. Oh, so that's 2. 2? Nancy's gone too. Nancy, that's the girl from Iowa, Snake Hall. She wears glasses. That's about all I can remember about her too. I mean, like... Wait, hang on. I got like a little star. Okay, cool. You can't see it. A freshman initiation. Can I just skip freshman initiation? Can I not go through the school hazing? Why haven't I done that? What happened to them? Why did they leave? I don't have the time to talk about this right now. It's the first... Oh, it's gonna... Oh, bloody hell. She looks so, like... dead behind the eyes. Like, I know. They'd be calling her Tess Daly. What the hell? It's the first class of a new semester. We all need to be there, excited and ready to learn. So I have to go. Yeah, I mean, good point. My black magic won't get to max by itself. Don't forget to talk to Professor Potsdam about your idea. My idea, yes. What was my idea? I genuinely don't remember. I had an idea about something, but come on, it's been several days now. She heads back to her room. Well, she's right. We do need to get ready for class. What should I do this week? Funny you should ask. Me personally, I'm thinking black, 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 black. 80 has to be a new spell. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, so it'll be 80, 90, and 100. How much magic do we have? 32 MP. We have 32 MP. I wonder at what point we're not going to be able to cast it. Professor Potsdam clasps her hands together and smiles. My little moles, I expect that when you encounter objects and obstacles in a dungeon, you are mostly thinking about breaking them. No. No, literally not at all. I'm a black magic aficionado. If anything, I'm trying to fix things to make things work again. Today's lesson will be of no use for that goal at all. This is 80 black magic, right? Surely you've gotten to this point not realizing that just like smashing your way through a wall is the way forward. Instead, we will be talking about making an object stronger. With black magic, you can enhance a physical pattern, locking it into its current state so that it can resist or change your damage. What use might you have for this spell? You could protect a fragile tool, perhaps to stop a suspension bridge from breaking when crossed too often. You might also find it useful to strengthen an obstacle to stop a monster from breaking it through. But remember, the spell is only temporary. Even diamonds are not forever. For the next 10 turns, target object resists all damage and alteration? Oh. So I can cast this on myself, right? I can be a target object. I can literally just cast this on myself and walk off into the sunset and take 0 damage. Okay. I don't know how many more dangerous dungeons we're gonna do, but it's a good spell. I'm walking down the hall when suddenly the hairs on my arms stand on end. I felt something like a tiny touch of magic too quick to identify. Am I imagining things or is someone watching me? Trying to look casual, I yawn and turn around. Damien? He meets my gaze for a moment, then turns and walks away. What was that about? Aren't you supposed to have dragged someone to hell and, like, got yourself expelled by now? What the hell? Get out of here, Damien. I don't want your shenanigans. I'm relaxing in my room when someone knocks on my door. Hey, Dave. Luke? I step out into the hall. No, I don't want to gamble or board games. You ready for bingo? Bingo? The game. It's $5 to enter. Ah, this is the games for money idea that Logan had. Surely as the president I need to be... We're not allowed video games, but we are allowed to gamble on board games. Who is running this school? EA? What the hell? Sorry, I don't have any money. Really? No allowance? Yeah, I already spent it. Oh well. He shrugs. Catch you later then. Maybe next time? He leaves, presumably in search of students with fuller pockets. Damn, doesn't even want to spot me. Put me in there, I'll definitely win. The power of saving and reloading remains undefeated. On Thursday afternoon, I finally managed to catch up with Professor Potsdam outside of class. Hello, my dear dolphin. What are you saying about my chin? Is it too long? What? It's not that long, is it? Excuse me? How are the waves treating you? Ah, I'm not going to ask. As class president, I'd like to propose an activity for the freshman class. Oh, right, I do remember what this is. Well, this is interesting. What did you have in mind? Why does she look scheming? I'd like to arrange a book club. The library doesn't have much new fiction because people don't read enough, but if we have a regular group, that could change. Oh, then you don't need me at all. That's Trinity's domain. Miss Darden has full control over any external book requests. I'm sure she'd be interested in your idea. Did she tell me to go see Potsdam, or did we just have the idea when we're in the library, didn't mention it to the librarian, and then brought it up in front of Minnie? Are we that stupid? Oh dear. Of course, you'd need to settle your ducks in line first. What does that mean? How many members will you have? Will you all pass around a single book or need many copies? How often do you need new books? Once you settle your plans, then you can make your proposal to a librarian. I guess I've got some organizing to do. Since you don't need any student council resources, there's no reason to limit yourself to freshmen. If you'd thought of it earlier, you could have organized an official school club. Well, she didn't cancel my project like she did Minnie's, but it looks like she's up to me to make it happen. And she didn't give me like another chore as well. Where am I going to find interested readers? I mean, Minnie's going to say yes because she thought of me one time at the end of the year during the Thinking Festival, so she's kind of like legally required to be down now. After class on Friday, I go looking for Minnie. Yes? Oh, hi Dave. Are you alright? You look tired. No, she doesn't. She doesn't look any different from normal. I do? Also, like, don't tell people they look tired. Don't, like, not just only... don't not tell women that they look tired. Don't tell anyone they look tired. It's weird. Well, not like that time after the dark dance. More like you've had a long week. That's worse. You're making it worse. Stop talking. Right, I'm not up to full speed yet after the holidays. Did you talk to Professor Potsdam? I asked about the book club and she said I don't need her for that. I can go ahead and start it myself. That's great. Well, first I need to figure out how many people would be willing to sign up to read a book a week. Or every 2 weeks, or whatever we decide. A week seems too short. Aren't, like, a lot of book clubs monthly? Would you be interested? Of course. She's only interested because of affection points with us. Look at that. Look at that. Right there. Minnie. The only reason she's interested in it is because she's interested in us. You've never read a book in your life, have you, Minnie? Nah, she probably has. I was worried you'd be too busy. I can always make time for books. Your lies are convincing nobody. But it might be better to make it every 2 weeks if you want to have discussions. Sure. Yeah, I was going to say, that every week lads are just going to be speed reading through books as fast as possible. I'd better get a group together quickly so I can talk to Miss Darden. It takes a while to get new books here. And then if we all need time to read them before getting new ones, we can't go through very many during the semester. Do you think it would be alright if I put a note with the weekly allowances to advertise? Wait, excuse me, what? With the weekly allowances? Oh, that's right, because we can't afford it ourselves. We're dipping into the coffers, are we? Yeah, no, good, do it. It's not really an official announcement. It's not student council business. I think it's fine as long as you don't do it often. You should ask Jacob. Okay, I take a breath. Can we talk about the students who left? That was sudden, excuse me? What happened there? Oh. Well, it's not a secret. Sometimes wild seeds decide to go back to their own lives and stop being magical. And then their memories are taken away and they forget that they were ever here and we never see them again. Did they not wonder what happened in like the last 6 months? Can they not like explain? God, I really can't remember. I guess they're given false memories is the real answer, huh? They're getting Men in Blacked, if you will. It happens every year. That's what you think happened? They just decided they didn't want to have magic anymore? No, that's not what I think. But that's what we're supposed to think. That's what we're supposed to say. Yeah, this school is evil. What the hell? Either Minnie is a conspiracy theorist or the school is evil. That's what you'll hear when anyone remembers them at all. So, what do you think happened? It's a test and they failed. Professor Potsdam warns them just before Thanksgiving. Don't talk about magic to anyone who isn't one of us. If they break the rules, then they don't get to come back. That's not the only way we lose wild seeds. There are many taboos, things they don't even know are forbidden. I wanted to get us all together early in the year to talk about expectations, to prevent mistakes, but Professor Potsdam wouldn't let me. You heard her. I can't tell anyone anything unless they ask me first, as if they would know what to ask. I mean, it depends what it is, right? If they're out here like... You know, oh, well, I didn't realize it would be against the rules to cast Fireball to light a barbecue whilst no one's watching, okay? I'm sorry. Like, then I can understand. If it's obscenely, like, rare or things that they couldn't have known, then maybe there's a point to this. She doesn't want wild seeds to know the rules because she wants them to fail and be cold. Okay, okay, maybe we are going off the deep end. Maybe EA are in charge of the school, but they're not like as conspiratorial. Cold? I know that word. That's when they kill off wild animals to lower the population. That's too strong. Is it? I don't... mean that she wants to get rid of all wild seeds. Of course not. And it wouldn't work anyway. More would come. Just the troublemakers. Just the ones who act on their own. The ones who make mistakes. As students, we are not full members of society. She looks at me and stops herself in mid-sentence. I'm sorry, I'm tired, like you said. It is Professor Potsdam's duty to, as headmistress, to judge who is responsible enough to use power wisely. If Nancy and Samuel try to tell anyone about magic, then they can't be trusted. Expelling them protects the rest of us. That's true. It's just sad, you know, all that potential lost. You know what? It is sad. It is sad. I agree with you, Minnie. Wait, hang on. What if I say it was their choice? Like, I just want to see your reaction. Maybe so? Sure. It is sad. Especially if it was an accident. I didn't know Nancy, but Samuel loved magic. He wanted to be a great magister, the master of an otherworld tower. It's hard to believe he would give up on purpose. Accidents happen because people aren't careful. They can be prevented, sometimes. She looks at me for a long moment. I can't tell if she's trying to send a message or trying to make a decision. Again, she looks a little dead inside. Anyway, I'm very tired. I should go. She heads off to her room. There have to be consequences for threatening our security, don't there? Especially in America. But it is sad. Wait, what does that mean? Excuse me? Whoa, that felt charged. Ah, help! Oh, thank God, a new scene. I hear footsteps in the hall, signaling the usual Saturday morning distributions and then the shushing sound of a piece of paper sliding under my door. It's the note I asked Jacob to send around about the book club. Nice of him to do that for me. Shortly afterwards, I hear someone knocking on the door. What's up? This is you, right? He holds up the book club note. I'm up for it. Cool. Oh, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Could you not be? This seems like a surefire way for all of the books to set on fire, or to get eyes and try and eat us all and flap around, or for one of the books to become the Necronomicon or something. Like, can you not show up? I'd appreciate it. Not Luke, though. He hates books. Well, okay. I never thought of Donald as an avid reader either. I guess I don't know everything about him. You don't know them at all. But this is a good start. Anyway, gotta get to detention. See ya. He heads out. What should I do today? It doesn't feel like we need to be inviting Donald to the book club. I genuinely think it's a surefire way for it to go really poorly. Or like somehow we end up reading like erotica or something. Like nothing good is gonna come of it. All right, what am I gonna do this week? Funny you should ask, actually. What's my stress? 11. Yeah, funny you should ask, actually. I think me personally, I'm just gonna like slam jam a bunch of magic, black magic, and go from there. 87, 89. The next class, no matter what, brings us to 90. A new spell. What do I want a new spell to be? Black magic 90? Maybe instead of changing inanimate objects, like you could just do plastics. No, it's incredibly invasive. Probably not. In the afternoon, I catch sight of some indistinctively inhuman silhouettes in the distance. It's Dame in a pastel. Her delicate wings quiver in an unseen breeze as she displays herself for his attention. Her hand reaches out to touch his chest. He catches her hand in mid-motion and pushes it away. I can't hear what they're saying to each other, but I know a rejection when I see one. Bad luck, probably. I mean, it kind of sounds like she gets as many yeses as she does no's, so that's not too surprising. There's no spell for Black Magic 90? Hello? Bonsoir, ça va? Hello? What the hell? Okay. I sit in the library organizing my notes for the book club. This better be a really useful spell, because otherwise, why am I going for 80 to 100 learning 1 or 2 black magic at a time just for... It better be good, is what I'm saying. Donald said he'd join, of course. Minnie, too. I'd heard from Ellen earlier, and she's interested. She loves books. Oh, God, there's no one new. Albert wants to take part. Who? Never mind. He might be lonely now his roommate's gone. So that's my group. It's not large, but that should make it more manageable. I can't help but notice that we haven't spoken to the librarian about this, about the thing that we were supposed to speak to the librarian about. Sure. I stand and approach the desk. Miss Darden? Yes, child. I explain my idea for literature discussions and show her my list of members. Oh yes, I remember you. Open eyes see many things. That is probably the most pretentious way I've heard anybody say I look ever. Yes, sometimes I open my eyes and I look. Yeah, no kidding. Did you have a title in mind, or would you like me to make a selection? I trust you to know more about what's available than I do. Maybe as a first time. We can't be doing this in subsequent events, though. Can you get multiple copies of whatever book you pick? At least 2. It'll make it easier for us all to share. Don't you worry, Sugar. I'll take care of it. Well, it's my responsibility to worry. This is my project. I want to do a good job of it. I want to make a difference, bring something new to this school, maybe start a tradition that will last. Do you now? I feel like I'm being mocked. Well, we'll see what we're going to see, sure enough. I'll drop you a card when your books arrive. You go on now. Thank you, Mom. Still not sure how all of this will work, but it is moving forward. I didn't even say how many books we needed, right? All right. Hopefully she just knows it's a lot. Footsteps in the hall signal the usual Saturday morning distributions, but nothing for me. What am I going to do? Funny you should ask. I think we're going to get 1 MP. Right, my black magic is 92, yeah, so I should probably... On average, I'll get 100 by the end, or like 99 by the end of the week. People come and go in the cafeteria all the time. Most students slide around each other en route to their destinations, barely even noticing the faces that they pass. But sometimes a path going out intersects with a path going in. They both pause for a moment, looking at each other. Then, with a little sigh, Minnie steps to the side out of Barbara's way. She doesn't look dead inside there. She looks sad as hell. Oh my god, are you okay? She walks on, saying nothing. A better outcome than last time I saw them in the cafeteria together, but still not friendly. A truce at best. You can't help some people, you know? I respect it. Maybe someday I should ask Minnie why Barbara doesn't like her, or maybe I should just leave it alone. No, we'll ask. Nah, we got the mini spell of approval there. That means I will be asking whether you like it or not. On Monday morning, someone knocks on my door. Good morning, cublet. Is that a word? A cublet? A little cub, but it mainly wants me to correct it to cublet. Good morning, Cublet. Thank you. I am a piece of feta cheese. I'm here to update your schedule. There are no classes today in honor of Martin Luther King. I think I've heard that name, but I'm not sure. And here is your exam schedule for tomorrow. Tomorrow, a wise dancer must always be ready to point his toes. What does that mean? I'm going to throttle you, Potsdam. If there's no class, what's happening today? Special activities? Extra dungeon practice? That should have been done on the weekend, but we hadn't been given notice then. Rest and relax and be refreshed for tomorrow. Right. With a smile, she drifts on to the next door in line. Well, a day off with a trial looming. But why wasn't I warned? Is Minnie forgetting to pass things on to me again? Nah, she probably doesn't know. She promised. I shouldn't leap to conclusions. Yep, we learnt that earlier in the year, even if every other case was that case. I've been wrong that way in the past. No, you haven't. I reloaded that save. Thank you very much. Besides, exams don't affect just me. When she sent out notifications before, she sent them to the whole class. Either she completely forgot and probably feels terrible about it, or this was a surprise to her as well. In either case, I think I know where to find her. After I finished my morning preparations, I head over to the school library. Oh god, do I have enough time to do the exam today? I hope so. Yes, can I help? Oh, hello Dave. What? Excuse me? What happened to the exam? Oh, Professor Potsdam likes to throw a few surprises sometimes to see how people will react. I heard one year she gave an exam on the first day after Christmas break. That is messed up. What the hell? You can't just do that? Oh, at least there's today left to help each other prepare. If anyone thinks to come here, people may show up eventually, but probably not first thing in the morning. Yeah. God, I hope someone shows up here, she says in the library at 7 a.m. Especially when Professor Potsdam was telling everyone to take it easy for the day. Well, I should be here anyway, just in case. You're not going to sit here all day long, are you? But someone might need me. What about lunch? I can eat after hours. I've done it before. What about breakfast? I had a banana? We're going to get you some food. I sigh and shake my head. If you want to give up your entire day off just in case someone needs you, that's your decision. But you have to take breaks. You have to take lunch. Otherwise, how are you going to have the energy for your own exam? If you fail, how are you going to help others? But what if someone comes in when I'm not here? You're a smart girl. Think of a solution. I could leave a note explaining when I left and where I went and how long I'll probably be away for. Or I wait. I could ask you to help. There you go. Oh. They're calling him the best partner in the world. Oh my god. Why does she look so sad? You can ask me for help. What? Is it really that terrible? No, that's not it at all. It's just... You said before that I forget to include you. And you're right. I was in such a hurry to get here, I didn't think of you. Again, it's so stupid. Nobody's even here. I should have thought. Like an anime angry face. Well, you're working on it, right? You're getting better. No one's perfect all the time. I'm trying. You need to give yourself permission to not be perfect sometimes. Actually, that's an idea. You should take some time to do something fun. Just fun, not to impress or help anyone. But not today. You want to help people prepare for their tests? But why not this weekend? You've spent so many Saturdays stuck in this library, you've missed out on all sorts of other activities. So, since you had to do an extra day of study support today, why not take this Saturday off and come out with me? But I can't, I promised. I said I'd be here whenever people needed me. This is too reckless. You could do this next Saturday for sure and let people warn, but like, a lot of people are going to think you here and have been here over the course of the year. You didn't swear a formal oath, did you? If she did, then she truly can't afford to break it. But that would be ridiculous for something so unimportant. No, not that kind of promise. But this is my responsibility to show everyone that they can always count on me. I have to be here. Is that how it is? Again, maybe next Saturday? Sure, but like not this one, you know? I appreciate the thought, and it would be nice to have a little downtime. Downtime? Time when we're not working. Maybe we could meet on Friday night? Hello? Let's go? Oh, sure. I don't know what we can do on a Friday night when we can't leave campus, but it's a chance to get together outside of student council business, so I'll take it. I'll do the very best that we can for that. So for today, would you rather have a late lunch or an early one, so I know when I need to be here for you? Later is better for me. Okay. So now I have a plan for my day. Leisurely morning, lunch, then a stint in the library helping people study, and then I'll stretch my legs a little and prepare myself for tomorrow. What should I do this week? I have exam after class today. Funny you should ask. Me personally, I'm thinking of just, oh, that's right, slam jamming more black magic and going from there. Hang on. It's not, hang on. No, there's no autosave in this game. I can't rewind. What a disaster. We're just gonna have to tank the 2 stress. I report schedule for my exam. How long? 27 minutes in? We got enough time. Do we have enough time? Not really, but we have enough time. I can be like 10 minutes late for a thing after this. Whoa, that's an arch. Hello. I find myself in a corridor facing a carved stone arch with a dead-end wall behind it. There is no sign of a staircase. In order to leave this dungeon, you must step through the portal. Only the medallion will activate the portal. Think before you act. If that's the portal ahead of me, it must not be active. So where's the medallion? I wonder... Oh, I wonder... So immediately I'm trying to think of like... Can I not use the medallion at all? Is there a way... I mean, that would be literally inting to do that on the medallion. I wonder if there is a way to... Yeah, to like do this or something. I don't think so. But you gotta try, right? Nothing happens. You gotta try. It was almost never going to work because it's too easy. Alright, throw out some spirit senses. No spirit senses other than yourself. Okay, hit me with the spell book and then let's go back to the previous page. Is there anything magical we can do here, really? Yeah, sure, why not? Hit me with an inspection on the portal. It is unnaturally hard. Its integrity is 100%. Okay, so still not anything too crazy. Sets off delayed triggers. There is a brief flash of blue light within the portal, but it flickers and almost dies immediately. Okay. If only we had something more powerful than trigger. Okay, so let's read this because you never know what it says. I would like to examine the forward wall. The cold spot is the gateway to the future. Poor Hinakinism. Yeah, okay, probably just a Patreon thing again. Hello? You alright, mate? So you're not dangerous and you haven't immediately followed me. Can I examine you? A faintly translucent canine which might be better than the last memory of a living animal or a spirit creature that prefers the shape. E stares back at you without blinking. Talk to the dog. Hello. The creature looks back at me. The long tail drifts back and forth as if blowing in a breeze. Ask for the dog's help. I'm looking for a medallion. Have you seen one? Can you show me the way? The creature does not move. Do you understand me? Okay, we probably would have needed more white magic for that to work, which does make sense. So the next thing I'm wondering is this a real... Okay. So are you like an illusion? Because you're a sentient creature, which makes me think that you're probably not. What's the sentient creature one? What's the dispel thingy? Wait, hang on. Detect charm? Shame. Oh, I've just thought of the silliest solution. We can't do it now. I've used too much MP, but when I inevitably reload. Infuses an object. Okay, can I, like, shape stone? Oh, I don't have enough MP. Okay, so I'm going to try my silly solution first. Not that way, that way. I'm going to spellbook. And then I'm going to diamond myself so I don't take damage. No! I was just going to go around the dog and walk over the lava and walk back, but we're not an object. Oh, wait, I can go on you? Can I just, like, make a bridge? Are you going to let me walk past you? I'm kind of all up in your business right now. Spell? What's the... Damages the integrity of objects? No. Fixes objects or fuses them shut. I would like the lava. The cracks in the rock knit themselves together, forming a solid crust to seal the heart. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We just made ourselves a bridge. I want to take the medallion. The bolts of lightning shoot down from overhead. Lightning rains from the ceiling. The pedestal takes 15 damage. The lightning trap causes you 30 damage. Okay, that's quite bad. Pain arcs through my body. Bloody hell. Must you stick your hand in every nest it just to see? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't realize it was going to be trapped. If I could talk to the dog, we'd be popping. But unfortunately, I cannot. Wait, hang on. Can I just try and, like, make friends with you? Who's a good dog? Who's a nice dog? The creature looks back at me curiously. I kneel down on the dungeon floor, trying to look unthreatening. You're beautiful, aren't you? I need to explore here and find a key. Is that all right, friends? The wolf looks at me, then noses my hand. The touch is cold, but not unfriendly. Yeah, no, that's a genuinely insane thing to do. To be fair, I accidentally clicked too fast and got a bunch of an. Yeah, okay, now it's just bugger. Now it's just growling at me. Okay, hang on. Go back. Okay. My two solutions so far don't really work, but like it turns out we can just go through you. Only problem, I wonder if you want something. Wonder if you want something. Okay, so like hit me with a seal on the lava. Like there's like a little thing here. The lava burns you. I was kind of hoping there'd be a. Can I just examine it? Pedestal. Can I examine anything else around it? It's a perfectly ordinary stone floor. So we're gonna take 30 damage. That could be tough. Oh, I wonder if maybe I could cast... I could... I wonder if it's the dog behind me doing it. Okay, hang on. This might be like a stupid idea, but you never know, right? Close? This is wrong, but I have to try. So now there is a wall between me and the dog. And now I immediately die. We even get a nice little the wolf growls. Oh, the wolf does not like that. Okay. Is there anything I can do? To make myself tank this. So we're going to take 30 damage, no matter what, right? Maybe I could cast push and the medallion will fly off the pedestal. Okay, I mean, that's not quite what I was going for. That's not... I mean... If Muhammad can't go to the mountain, then the mountain will come to Muhammad and whatnot, but... Oh, I'd love to know if this works. I don't have enough MP, but I would love to know if this works. What the hell? Oh my god, it's on top of it. Pedestal, ahead west. We don't have enough mana. I wonder if I could take 15 damage and whether the... Oh, I mean, as ideas go, this is stupid, but I love it. There is... You know, I'm going to try something else, and if you really love dogs, I'd probably look away right now, but I have to make sure. You know, you never know, right? Yep. All right. Didn't like that. Okay, so I'm going to try and tank the 15 damage and hope that the lava comes along. And from here, I have... Still only have 6 pushes. It's not enough, is it? Ah, yeah, I'm going to die as soon as I step forward again. Ah. Can I see how much HP the pedestal has? Because I've had another idea and it's not good. Ugh. All life is long and departed from this wood, though you sense the marks left by insects and scuffling. Hidden in the calf base, you find a small button that can be pressed in. Its integrity is at 100%. Excuse me? You find the button hidden in the carvings and press it inwards. There is a click, but nothing visible happens. Oh. Is Doggo still annoyed at me? The dog really doesn't want me to take it, but that's okay. We can basically live, I think. Oh man, this is such a long episode. I'm real. Well, you know, some of you wanted them longer, but like, you know, I apologize. Kind of. Do I? Nah, not really. Okay, seal the lava ahead of us. Then inspect the pedestal. Examine pedestal. Press the button. Examine pedestal medallion. Turn around, move forward. I'm really sorry. I have to. I'm really sorry. It might, like, forever kill me otherwise. Ghost Wolf. And you're going that way. And let's go. Examine. Portal. Put medallion in the slot. Oh, there we go. It took a while. That one was fun. I like to think that this one has like a ton of different answers. I really, really want to know how to get through the portal without the medallion. There has to be a way. And I'd love to know what happens with this exam if you have a ton of white magic and you can actually like interact with the dog. Anyway, when I feel my feet again, I'm standing in the school quad and I have to shield my eyes against the sunlight. Congratulations, Dave. Achievement. You know what that means. Hang on. Close the game. Hang on. Oh. Glorious. Is there a sweeter sound than a Steam achievement? I would suggest that there isn't. I would suggest that the Steam achievement is peak noise. An insightful victory. You should always remember the value of careful examination, otherwise you'll never know what you'll miss. However, remember in the future that there is nothing to be gained from creating enemies for yourself. Allies are far more useful. The time I took it, it just bit me. What do you mean? I literally couldn't make an ally out of it. The few times I tried to run, it bit me. Come on. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. Well, maybe Potsdam next time I will just bite you. Rabies and... Oh, they're calling it the worst bit of all time. Failure again? Oh. Oh my god, are you joking? What the hell? Why are there so... We're never going to get to 100 black magic anyway, until next time.